Coming up today on YOLO Texas.
Our primary focus is just maintaining and preserving the nature here.
The historic downtown, it's definitely the heartbeat of Huntsville.
We specialize in handshaking hats.
All of our massage rooms are custom, and we've got some essential oils that you can add to the experience.
Join us on our trip across Texas.
This is my first time in Huntsville. There's so much history, but it seems like almost a modern twist.
That's a perfect way to describe Huntsville. The historic downtown, it's definitely the heartbeat of Huntsville. And the University, Sam Houston, is located here in Huntsville. So we have young students coming in, bringing in their young ideas here to downtown and Huntsville in general.
What are some things that I should put on my list when I explore Huntsville?
There's some really fun things that we have all throughout the year. The Sam Houston Memorial Museum, that's a great place just to learn about the history of Huntsville. We also have a new brewery here in town, Lucky 19. Have some fun.
It's like we literally stepped back in time here at the Sam Houston Memorial Museum, but you have to make a day of it because it's pretty big, right?
It is big. You know, we're a combination of an outdoor living history open air museum as well as like a traditional museum gallery. We're spread out over 15 acres, so a lot of people will come out to the grounds and go, "Where's the museum?" We're like, "Well, you're at the museum." And we're sitting on property that the Houstons once lived on here in Huntsville. You can come out, interact with our interpreters. Today they're making ice cream. We do how to fight a historic duel. We know Sam Houston fought in a duel when he was a young man, but there's a whole variety of activities. So we have multiple letters from Margaret to Sam. Margaret is writing to Sam that I've been locked in this room with these children. I can't move without them grabbing my leg or take a step without stepping on a toy. And so we bring out historic toys.
And you know what's great about these is like these are still first try. Wow, these are still relevant today though. In the main part of the museum that we're in now, I know you have a few favorite things.
I do. First favorite thing is this little garnet. That is a gift from a fellow named the Marquis de Lafayette. And inside the piece of jewelry is hair that's braided. And my guess is that the hair that's braided inside this little piece of jewelry is Lafayette's hair.
Wow. Things we have to see, right? The vest.
This is the vest. This is a jaguar skin vest that Houston always called a leopard skin vest. Houston would say quite frequently, you know, I'm like a leopard, I never change my spots. He was a fashion guy. He loved to dress up in a day where most people are kind of drabbish.
Yeah, if that's not peacocking, I don't know what is. So how I make ice cream is I go to the store and I buy it. But this would be how Sam Houston would have made ice cream, right? Churning it, that whole process.
We try to make the activities that we do have some sort of relation to Sam Houston. And we know Sam had a really bad sweet tooth.
Thank you so much. All right, let's try
it. Ready? All right.
Ooh, freshly churned.
Hold on, you first. Is it all right?
It's delicious. Jacoby, this is quite the operation you've got going on here. Tell me a little bit about Lucky 19 Brewing.
It was actually a business that was built because of COVID. We decided, okay, well, we can't get craft beer in tap very often anymore, so let's make our own.
Talk about big. You got to fit these huge things in here.
For Walker County, we're the only craft brewery in Walker County right now. We partnered with Sam Houston State and got a license to name one of the beers after the Bearcats. My wife and I are both alumni, so it was kind of nice to be able to work with the university we went to.
Well, the real reason I'm here is to try your beer.
Sure.
Can we get started with
Absolutely.
that? All right, let's do it. So what's the first beer I get to try today?
So this is our Texas 19 IPA. This is a really easy drinking IPA.
While I try this, I meant to ask you earlier, what's with the name? What's the story behind Lucky 19?
So Lucky 19, the number 19 follows us around everywhere we go. I was born on the 19th. We bought our first business on the 19th. We're on Highway 19.
Cool.
It just follows us around.
Oh, I love that. All right, cheers. That's good.
I like it.
That's a solid beer. You're letting me try another beer. Which one's this one?
So this is going to be our Bearcat Blonde. This is our better seller, and this is the one that we co-sponsored with Sam Houston State.
This is like hot summer day beer. Go
Correct.
sit in the beer garden, enjoy it.
Yep.
Kind of beer.
There you go.
Oh yeah, that's refreshing.
It's very smooth. Very smooth for an ale.
Well, I have a tradition. Every time I come to a brewery, I have to pick up a six-pack for my husband.
There you go.
Can I go buy some from
Sure,
you?
absolutely.
Okay, let's go check out
All
your
right.
merch. You got me all set up,
There you
Jacoby.
go.
Thank you so much. Cheers.
Welcome.
The second Saturday of every month, downtown hosts a sip-in shop where guests can come in, try a sample of a drink, do some shopping. And tonight we have a live band performing at Rather Park here in downtown.
First it's the sip, thank you. Now it's the shot. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Enjoy your stroll through the store.
Thank you. Whoa, I can do some serious shopping here. I like this color. Oh, the sip part, thank you so much.
Hi, welcome.
Oh,
Here you
drink.
go.
Thank
Yes,
you.
enjoy.
Thanks so much.
Okay, here's your robe.
Yes.
Put this on and get comfy.
Yes, that's perfect. Time to relax. The stars are big and bright in Texas, and you can see them next on YOLO Texas.
We're a state natural area, so our primary focus is just maintaining and preserving the nature here.
I am truly in my happy place, surrounded by nature in its element, all this greenery. This is the best. And we are celebrating 100 years of Texas Park. So congratulations, first and foremost.
Thank you so much
Yeah.
on the behalf of Texas Parks and Wildlife and state parks.
Yes,
We're
yes.
excited to be celebrating 100 years.
It's an amazing thing to just be out here, be one with nature.
One of our most rare resources is going to be the big-tooth maple, the Uvalde big-tooth maple.
Okay.
And we're very famous for the fall color change, which will be
Yes.
coming up soon in October and November.
Well, there is something special that we are celebrating tonight. It's the Maples and Meteors Night Sky Fest. There's meteors involved in the name, so I can only imagine what's going to go down tonight. So, can you tell us what's happening?
Part of our 100-year celebration here at Lost Maples, we're throwing a Night Sky Fest, so there'll be plenty of vendors, activities. You learn all about the night sky. So the night sky is not just focused on the actual sky, but the animals that come out at night.
Okay.
We've had solar viewing with 2 different telescopes,
Yes.
and we'll follow it up with a star party. And what's special about tonight, it's the peak of the Perseid meteor shower.
Okay,
So
yes.
we planned this just right.
Well, we are looking at the sun today, and it's not something we often get to do because it can hurt your eyes and it can really damage you. So we've got a safe solar filter on the front, and we are using magnification to get a closer look at something we normally don't get to look at.
This is really, really cool. You know, you are told when you're younger, don't stare up at the sun, but this time we actually get to do it in a safe environment. Wow. It makes it look so small.
And those spots you're seeing, they look like little freckles. Those are sunspots, so those cooler, stormy regions. Some of those are about the size of our Earth. Isn't that wild?
Those teeny tiny things, really, yeah, right?
Yeah,
wow.
For real, the sun is so huge that even just one little solar storm can be as big as our planet.
Wow. Oh my goodness, what a beautiful, beautiful just element of nature. We see some furry friends and not so furry friends here. What can we explore at this table?
So we're gonna identify some of these pelts, and these are all nocturnal mammals that you would see here in the park and also just in Central Texas in general.
Nice.
They're all Texas natives. So
really?
This one, it's got its little banded tail. So what do you think this one is?
And badger?
Close. So this one's actually a raccoon, our little trash panda.
Yeah, they're in my house.
Yeah,
they're around my house. I should have known.
And then what about this one, black and white?
Okay, I've known this one. It's a skunk.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that was pretty easy. What about this one? It's got a long tail, but it's smaller than a coyote.
I was gonna say I see the color, so I'm gonna go with the fox.
Yes, this is a fox, and this is actually our gray fox. So we have both red foxes and gray foxes, but this one has the black tip, whereas your red fox is gonna have a white tip. And then what about this one?
Ooh, I'm gonna go with, is this a bob kitty?
Yes, this is our bobcat, and then you can actually flip it over and feel its stomach. Super soft, softer than my cat at home.
Wow. Well, I am a Texas State bobcat, so we are one.
There we go. Love Texas.
It's here. Star party, meteor shower, and telescopes. Oh, look at that telescope. That's pretty impressive looking right there.
Well, his is bigger than this one.
Oh my gosh, that's amazing.
This park is trying to get rated as a dark sky park, and they certainly deserve it because their mountains succeed in blocking all of the light pollution from San Antonio and Kerrville. Here, the mountains block it.
Yeah.
So they have a nice little niche here where it's nice and dark for them.
You know, I envision when they came up with the lyrics, "The stars are night, are big and bright, deep in the heart of Texas." This is exactly what they meant. The stars are so beautiful, they're shining so bright. Puts a lot of things into perspective, just how teeny tiny we are, just how beautiful nature is, just how much you don't need a lot in order to have a lot of fun. And tonight was a lot of fun. I mean, look at that, it's beautiful. Any true Texan needs their crown, so get fitted with YOLO Texas up next. Hi, how are you?
Good, I'm JB.
I'm Sean, it's very nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Yeah, let me show you around.
Tell me a little bit about the store. Like, where did it come from? What's the backstory?
Maufrias was founded in March of 2019. Our owners are local Austinites, Sean and Lauren Greenberg. We specialize in hand-shaping hats. It's a collaborative experience for our customers. They really get the opportunity to create the hat with us. It's very unique.
If I just want to come in off the street and buy a hat, what is that process like?
Oh, definitely. So we have what we refer to as pre-shaped hats. So they're pretty much ready to rock and roll. But since we specialize in hand shaping, this is our favorite one. We size our customers. You get to pick a color of open crown, and then we hand shape down that hat for you on the spot, so you get to leave with your very custom hat same day.
So today I specifically did not wear one of what my wife would describe as one of my too many cowboy hats. I wore this one just as a placeholder, but I'd love to get a new one. And since she's not around, can you walk me through buying a new one today?
Definitely, I'd love to help you find a hat. I'm gonna find a perfect fit. Just make sure
What size is that?
That's a 3/8.
It's actually pretty good. It'll be perfect.
Ready to get started?
Yeah, I can't wait.
Great. So I'm gonna hit this guy with a good amount of steam to get started. We're gonna do a classic cattleman just to make sure that the shape is in line with your nose and chin and everything stays really symmetrical.
That's assuming my nose is actually symmetrical.
Right. Okay, let's talk about the brim now. We've got this great little tool and it's gonna trim down the brim for us. So this is taking off about 1/8 of an inch at a time. There it goes.
Yeah, I think that's perfect.
As I'm cleaning this hat up, I give our customers an opportunity to look at accessories.
I really like the look of like silver with brown. Urban cowboy, like just feather and like 70s Western.
So here's another option. These are really fun. We make these in-house and they are recycled silks and pieces of bandana.
It's not too like Axl Rose, right? Like I'm a huge Guns N' Roses fan. Yeah, you know, that's actually pretty cool. I like that.
Let's add a little fire, shall we? That's your hat, my friend.
That's great. Yeah, that's awesome. You could wear this anywhere, going to a really nice restaurant where they serve chips and salsa, a hole-in-the-wall Mexican food restaurant where they also serve chips and salsa. It's a pretty good versatile hat, if you ask me.
Stick around, YOLO Texas. We'll be right back.
Good morning.
Hi.
Welcome to Float.
Thank you. I'm Aerin.
I'm Courtney.
Nice to meet you.
Are you ready to relax with us?
Oh yes, most definitely.
Come on this way. First, we're going to go into our massage room. So all of our massage rooms are custom, and we have these custom ashiatsu bars, and we've got some essential oils that you can add to the experience just to take you deeper into that relaxation state. Here's our yoga sauna that I wanted to show you. So it's an infrared sauna, and so one of the things that I really love about it is that it's gonna heat your body and not the room. It'll get up to 150 degrees.
Wow, that's warm.
So especially in the winter time, it's a nice place to come. Welcome to our salt cave. We created this from scratch, and again, local artists doing the mural in here to really bring out that feel of being in a Himalayan salt cave.
Oh my goodness, I didn't realize that there's actual salt on the ground.
Yeah, absolutely. There's 3,000 pounds of salt in this room. The real benefit is the halo generator that grinds up pharmaceutical grade salt and then disperses it into the air so that it's particles that are small enough, right, to coat your sinuses and even your lungs. And so it really helps with your respiratory hygiene.
Wow, this is awesome. I love that there's a hammock, that there's a bean bag. You can really, really just lay out, get super relaxed, and reap all those benefits. Please tell us a little bit about your existence, why you brought it here to San Antonio, and a little bit about your story, Jeremy.
It all started with us experiencing a float tank in Austin. We realized there weren't any here, And so we opened in 2016. Since then we've expanded, added other services. So now we've got 5 float tanks, 4 massage rooms, infrared saunas, and a salt cave.
So what exactly is Ashiatsu?
Ashiatsu. So it's 2 words combined that mean foot pressure. And the beauty is the therapists are able to massage with their feet, but they have bars overhead, so they're not just standing on your back. And you get a good deep tissue, but they're able to use the broader surface of the foot, or if they need to, the heel. So you get this really nice, even gliding pressure.
So this is a spa, but what exactly is floating? Because it's new to me, and I'm sure it's new to a lot of people.
Floating is sometimes referred to as sensory deprivation, which sounds scary, but it's actually very relaxing. So the whole idea is you're in a tank. It's actually only about 12 inches of water, but we've dumped in 1,200 pounds of Epsom salt.
Oh, wow.
So that makes the water more dense than the Dead Sea. So you're able to float with 0 effort.
I already feel better just walking through the doors. You feel that those essential oils just kind of go through your nostrils and into your body, and I feel better already. So I can only imagine what these services are going to do for me.
So this is your pod. So as you see, there's lots of space in there.
It's a lot bigger than I was anticipating and expecting, actually.
Yeah, that's usually the reaction we get. Everybody in their mind thinks it's this really tiny thing, but these are really large, spacious float tanks.
My first float. Oh, it's nice and warm.
You gotta just trust it. Let your head go, it'll hold you. All right, we'll see you in an hour.
Good night.